Hello YouTube, this is Miss Crazy again. I'm back. We're doing Fairy Tail 100 Quests. I believe this came out, I'm recording this Friday morning, so I think this came out Wednesday night, Wednesday afternoon, so it's been 2 days. But this is Fairy Tail 100 Quests, Chapter 82, Reverse Revenge Match. I believe that's the title. Let me just reload just in case, because sometimes they get the name wrong, and this has been reloaded for a few days, so maybe. Nope, still Revenge Match. We have, can't think of her name. The one who had the sword, that had the role that she could never open the sword until she opened the sword against Urza. The cut and blade has been brandished. Okay, let's jump into this. Earthland. Town of Ermina. That's the water town, right? This is the water town from the water god dragon. No way! No way! Just calm down a bit. For a bit. There's no way I can calm down. The great water god shouldn't be able to use his powers, and yet the storm surge. What is happening? See water god staring down. Mursama, could it be your power as the water dragon god is? No. This isn't my power. It's Selena's. The moon dragon god? I was sure she was in a different world. Yeah, she is. So her power is reaching this world from another one? Such is the power of a dragon they call God. Most of my power was lost, while Audron did not awaken completely and wasn't at his original power. But Selena is different. She is a dragon god with her original power intact. But what scares me even more is that I don't know what her goal is. I wonder what her entire goal is, because I don't think we've gotten it. I think we've gotten teasers of what she might plan, but I'm guessing there's probably a plan that we haven't seen. Well, I'm forgetting. It could be that, because this comes out every like 2 weeks or something like that. Chapter. The other world. Elntir is Black Moon Mountain. We can see the moon is giant now. The moon wanes like a swift wind. She's versus the other person. I wrote down his name. I wrote down his name, but I don't know if I'm going to find it again. We're recording a few things tonight. We're doing this in one piece. I don't know if I did write down his name, which is bad because it looks like we're back to him versus the moon dragon god. Moonlight Blade! And he's shocked, and he pulls out a sword and blocks the attacks. Every single one, it seems. Such speed! So this is getting too fast for even him. And we already know his movements were unseen for us. And he actually had his entire sword out that time. Most times it's just sheath. Or just a tiny bit out. This one is, has his sword entirely out. She's having more attacks and it actually hits him. What is this sword? The sword is regular, but then it has like a piece of metal or something across it. It's a very weird shapes. Wah! Possible. I'm voided in time. Gah! You can see him still trying to comprehend what just happened, and him getting attacked again. Dance, human. Dance madly to the moon's magic power. He's preparing for another attack. Also, that would make sense because his sword, the sheath of the sword is wider at the base of it, and then it slowly dippers down to the regular sword, which makes sense because it has that weird attachment to it. Kornugi style sword drawing art. Underworld cycle. We can see eyes are more bold this time. He has his sword in his sheath, and we can just see light or power coming out of it. Moonlight palm, fucking moonlight palm to counteract him. We just see an explosion in the middle, and he gets blown back. Formidable. You are this strong, moon dragon god? That flash of your sword, it takes me back actually. As if I'm fighting Kurnugi himself. However, this next attack will end this. So she's intense now with killing him. Like it says revenge match. I'm thinking that doesn't count just her trying to get revenge for the dragon he killed. The sword drawing dragon, or the sword releasing dragon. Or the Saint Dragon, right? It is the Saint Dragon. And we're back over to Whiteout Village. Like Selena Sama banquet. We expect to have a good time. Let's rid ourselves of them all at once. Looks like this is a revenge match. Fairy Tail doesn't allude to the same guys twice, you know. I think you guys have in the past, but it doesn't happen all that often. Luffy, in One Piece, he loses to people twice, and then the third time he always beats it. It always seems that way. Let's go, Lucy! Yeah! I can't let my hands off of Natsu Urza while I'm healing them. Count on you. So Wendy is focusing on healing. Grand White Priestess, this way. Even though that Hulk is battling, just do as you're told. Stay out of the way. Kala-sama doesn't go easy, even on those in position of power, does she? Right. Carlos pissed off in the background. Now then, won't you please freeze once more? This time, you're the one who's gonna freeze. I wonder if the battle with her is gonna increase Gray's power again. Because I don't think we've gotten a good power up since the Demon Slayer magic, or even the End Slayer magic from the end of the Fairy Tail season. So it's very possible that he could get a power up during this fight against this Ice Lady. See them getting ready with both ice shards forming on both sides to attack each other. We're back over Lucy. Kya! Lucy, kick! That won't work. Just the foot right against the face. Leo form. Regulus. Lucy, kick. And still nothing. That won't work. Whoa, it's bright. Geminine. Pura. Double Lucy kick. Okay, so we have Gemini out. So we'll have two Lucys battling at the same time. So they both kick, and you can actually see her get pushed back a little bit with this one. But not by much. Wait, is kicking the only technique in your repertoire? Aren't you just putting your own name in your attacks? How plain. No, perhaps. Mimi, kick! You can see she kicks Lucy. Gah! Fucking, and she gets flying back. Lucy, fine. No, you're not. Mimi Hurricane. And she's spinning her arms, and she's just twirling through the air towards Lucy. Virgo form. And she digs herself into the ground. She disappeared. And then we see Lucy coming out of the ground with a punch. Lucy's punch. And we can actually see her get thrown back with this punch this time. Like, fully thrown back. You know punches too? She lands back on the ground. They're both across from each other. Your movement is different from before. What could have possibly happened in such a short time? It's because I got to see a very important friend again. You might have noticed before. I'm me. Even if I'm weak, I won because everyone was with me. Is that how she sees herself? Mimi, shock. To be continued next time. So it definitely seems like the revenge match, is not only talking about the moon dragon god avenging her dragon's death, her friend dragon, Death the Saint Dragon, but also a revenge match between Lucy and Mimi and Gray and the Ice Woman, the Ice Maiden, which I'm more curious because Gray has to get an ice upgrade with this fight. I'm more than certain that's what's gonna happen. With Lucy, I don't know. Lucy definitely needs upgrades because she is probably one of the only people in Fairy Tail that doesn't get as many upgrades as the rest of the cast. We don't see her move forward with new techniques at all. She barely moves forward when the rest of them soar. She's walking when the other ones are flying. So it'll be cool if she does get a new technique. Like, she is the one I'm more excited to see her growth in Fairy Tail 100 Quests more than anybody else. Because if anything, she needs the most growth out of any of them. I'm really hoping she does get more growth to her character. I was trying to figure out what I uploaded yesterday so I can actually delete this stuff. Okay. Because right now I'm going to upload something in the background. Okay. Otherwise, that was Fairy Tail 100 Quests Chapter 82. I'm going to give this an 8 out of 10. Just because we're setting up matches, and like I said, I'm very curious mostly about Lucy versus Mimi. That's going to be a very hard fight. I think Gray versus the Ice Maiden is going to be an easier fight. And then the one that's is most likely going to lose is the Dragon Eater, the Sword Saint. He's probably going to lose, and the other two will probably be defeated. That'd be my guess. But we'll find out when we get closer to this. Otherwise, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys like the video, if you guys haven't subscribed to the channel, I recommend subscribing to the channel to keep up all the content. Otherwise, it's been Miss Cuisine. Sign off. Have a good morning, have a good afternoon, have a good night, wherever you are. Just have a good day. Hope I see you guys next video, and peace. These are the current members supporting my channel, and thank you guys so much for supporting it. If you want to join, it's down below. Otherwise, thank you so much.